Today I'm reviewing the Marantz Cinema 59.4-channel AV receiver rated at 110 watts per channel with 4K/120Hz and 8K pass-through, built-in Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, HEOS multi-room audio, and support for immersive formats like Dolby Atmos and DTS:X. If you want to check current pricing or availability, it's linked below. I've been using this receiver as the central hub of a midsize home theater system, paired with discrete floor-standing fronts, dedicated surrounds, high channels, and a subwoofer, in daily movie watching, streaming, and gaming. This is based on practical use over time, not just specs on paper. Let's set expectations early. This is not an ultra-high-end cinema processor with separate amps, modular DSP cards, and 3-digit $1,000 performance. If your goal is pro-level, fully optimized reference theaters with custom amplification, that's outside what this class targets. What the Cinema 50 is built to do is provide a capable, future-ready home theater foundation with plenty of channels, robust decoding, and lifestyle features packed into one box. In everyday use, its 9.4-channel architecture gives real flexibility for surround and height arrays without needing external amplifiers right away. Movies with object-based mixes feel expansive, with overhead effects and surround cues that create a noticeable sense of space. Dialogue remains clear even in complex scenes because the receiver doesn't let effects overpower the center channel. The 110 watts per channel rating feels practical with reasonably efficient speakers in a typical living room. Pushing moderate to fairly high listening levels, the Cinema 50 drives channels without strain. It doesn't disappear into the background, you know there's power there, but it avoids sounding stressed or brittle as you push volume. That makes both movies and music feel grounded rather than compressed. HDMI performance matters, and in use the 4K/120Hz and 8K pass-through work smoothly with modern sources like gaming consoles and streaming devices. Switching between a 120Hz game mode and a native 4K movie stream feels seamless, and I didn't notice dropped features or signal confusion when swapping sources. Network and wireless features, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and HEOS, add everyday convenience. Streaming music directly to the receiver from phones or smart devices works without fuss, and integrating with a HEOS multi-room setup makes it easy to play content in other rooms if you have compatible speakers. That's genuinely practical for everyday listening without needing separate streamers. Now for honest limitations. While the rated power feels solid on paper, real output depends on speaker load and room acoustics. In my setup, pushing very loud reference level volumes began to expose headroom limits compared with receivers with larger power supplies or external amplification. If you're chasing huge output in larger spaces, pairing with dedicated amps for key channels can extend performance. Room calibration, whether Odyssey or equivalent, helps tailor sound to your space, but it isn't a substitute for acoustic treatment or professional tuning. If your room has challenging reflections, you'll still hear the effects of untreated acoustics even after calibration. Compared with entry-level receivers, the Cinema 50 feels more capable, better supported with modern features, and ready for multi-speaker immersive formats. Compared with flagship AVRs costing significantly more, it doesn't deliver every premium feature, nor does it compete in pure raw power or modular expansion. That's not a flaw, it's just defining where this unit sits in the ecosystem. Where this receiver makes the most sense is for buyers who want a flexible 9.4-channel foundation for Atmos and DTS:X, appreciate modern HDMI features with 4K/120 and 8K pass-through, use streaming and wireless music sources regularly, prefer an integrated receiver rather than a separate preamp plus power amp stack. It's less ideal for systems where headroom at very high loudness or pro-level acoustic tuning are absolute priorities. Here's the practical evaluation from real use. The Marantz Cinema 50 delivers balanced, capable home theater performance with modern connectivity and immersive decoding. It doesn't replace dedicated cinema room rigs, but for its category it feels capable and adaptable. Check current pricing below and evaluate it against your needs.